You're on.
Welcome to Pagan Fireside. I'm going to do a video review on the Samsung Galaxy S GT1 something 100 or something like that. Sorry, I can't remember the exact one.
Goofball.
This is the phone.
No, that isn't a phone. That's a phone.
Yes, well, phone.
Hang on, I'm not even in focus. Why isn't this in focus? Okay. Come.
This is the phone. I bought a case for it as well, which is this thing here. I'll go over what buttons and stuff it has. It's got a headphone jacket. It's got the mini USB for charging it, connecting it to the computer. It's got sound here. You can put the sound up and down with that button. You can turn it off by the button here. And you've got a middle button which, when it's in standby, does that. As you can see, it gives you the tone.
What if I can push the off button? What'll happen?
You mean when it's in this mode?
No, on the camera. No,
it'll just stop.
Oh, okay.
As you see, you can see my wallpaper.
That's better. I can see it better now.
So, you got all your signs, your battery, your time there. You've got your signal strength, or if you're on Wi-Fi, and this is in vibrate instead of ringing mode and stuff.
Well, actually, it's not a phone. It's more like a miniature computer.
I wouldn't say it's a miniature computer. So.
Why? You can get into your Hotmails.
You can, yes, but
there you go.
It's a bit small for that.
Yeah, but it's still a mini computer. I mean, it does most things are what a computer would do, really.
Yeah, but it's not as fast as a computer.
Oh no, yeah, you wouldn't expect it to be.
Like, you've got 7 of these, so you can do that. Like, and you can see my wallpaper goes like that. You see.
So what advantage would you say that has over an ordinary phone?
Well, for starters, you can get apps like this phone, like this. I mean, this clock here, and you could put your contacts on the screen here. So see there, my mother. I click on that, and it gives me options here whether to message her or email her, or if I've got her email address.
Yeah, well that's mainly the phone applications, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of apps would you say is on it? What about the the book apps? I mean, that's very similar to.
Yeah, it is actually.
The iBook, isn't it?
The Kindle.
No, the iPad.
Yeah, there's an app for the Kindle here as well. That's the app there.
Hold it up for the people to see. That's okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to come too close, otherwise it goes out of focus.
And you can get apps for telling jokes. Like I've got an app for telling funny jokes, and you can get games on it and stuff. You can get that Farmville one or something that is very, very popular on Facebook. I think you can get it on here as well. You can also sync your Facebook account and Twitter account to this phone as well.
And you can get into Pagan Fireside with it.
You can, yeah. Right. And you've got different applications and stuff. You can play chess on it. You can play. You can do. It's like the Apple App Store in a way, but Apple have a head start on Android as they've been.
Yeah, they have. But there again, you for most of the Apple ones, you have to pay for the apps, whereas most of these are free.
Not all of them. There are a lot of them that have to be paid for.
Like I got one which measures the heartbeat, and I got one that is on moods and things like that, and of course the books.
Yeah. And you can get, there's normally book reader here as well, which you can get all the free classics for free and stuff. And you can get a PayPal one as well, and your MSN as
Well,
well.
PayPal was created by eBay.
Yeah,
Did you know? Yeah, it was. And you get the news and.
You can, yeah, and
As I say, it's like a miniature. It's like a computer in miniature.
yeah. I like how it runs. It's fast for a phone. It's not sluggish, and I can, with Task Manager, I can control how much RAM is used and stuff. So if I hit level 2, and then clear memory, it'll clear all the applications that are running and restart it. So that thing there, and then press clear. It'll clear everything that's running, so you can bring the RAM down.
It's got a what megapixels are there in the camera?
5.
It's 5 megapixels.
It's alright, but I wouldn't be using it for extensive photography.
No, I mean the HTC has got a higher rating for its camera, I believe.
Yeah, 8 megapixels or something like
but
that.
I think most phones are going to end up being like this, being smartphones.
Yeah, smartphones.
Yeah,
it's turning out that first came out 3G phones with these video, not 3G ones, but ones with cameras and colour ones. I remember that day when that came out because you two, Joan and Terry were wanting them and stuff, and they were fierce expensive. Then came out the video calling ones. They were fierce expensive again. And these are fierce expensive as well.
Well, what's the price of those, Adrian?
Roughly €500.
That's €500. I'm not sure what the conversion of that is into dollars.
Roughly 400, I'd say.
Is it?
Yeah.
But
it won't be much difference, like.
It's an outstanding machine. What's the battery life like?
It's alright if you're not using too many apps all the time and stuff. And internet. Yeah. You can go on internet as well. I'll show you that. Now when I click on internet, that button there, the internet. Can you see that?
Yeah, I'll just go in a bit on it. Whoops. Yeah.
Click on that and you've got your internet, which if you which will bring up your home, which will bring up Google, as this is made by Google. Well, it's made for Google. You can do whatever you need and stuff. It's quite good. And if you go into Hotmail with it,
yeah, I think your mother uses Gmail a lot.
Yeah,
she's talking to Carol towards you.
Yeah, I recommend to everyone to use Gmail instead of Hotmail, as Hotmail is not as secure as Gmail.
No, Gmail is very secure. It's an outstanding feature.
It brings out in mobile.
Well, what do you use on it most?
What do I use?
Yeah. Well, it's an advantage over other phones. What advantage do you find?
Well, I like the market where you get all your apps from. I like the fact that I can check my Gmail account when I want to check it. Like if I click on Gmail there, I click on that, and I got all my emails there. I can check my email on the go. I don't have to be going into an internet cafe to check my email.
Yeah, well, the advantage is if you've got hotspots, you can
use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and that seems to be building up a hell of a lot lately.
It is, but you've got to be very careful with hotspots because that's a favourite place for hackers to go and stuff. They like when let's say you go to a cafe that has Wi-Fi and you bring your laptop with you. There's a special technology they have for hacking that they can send a virus to that open network to your computer, and let's say you're typing your credit card details and stuff, they can get all those details and use them. So you have to be very careful. So you have
They've also found medical applications with these phones that if they go into the actual chip, they can actually diagnose tissue for cancer and blood.
That's a bit off. That's a bit off. Public will see that.
Well, yeah, that's very true. But I think the future of the phones is going to, the next big thing will be 3D.
Yeah, because 3D will be the next thing. The 3DS, yeah, I'll do a review on that when my mum gets it. I won't be getting it till I've got my camera, but...
Yeah, I feel that technology should be embraced because that's the way we're going. So,
yeah.
You know, you use it to your advantage. I mean, I'm using a digital camera, whereas before I had a film. Yeah, it was a film camera.
And it's amazing that when they condemn these new technologies and stuff, like in photography, when colour first came into photography, the people that were doing black and white were condemning the colour.
Oh, it was.
Time. So
it would fade and it would do this and it would do that.
Yeah, it's like this new software called RAW. When you take a photo, instead of using JPEG, using RAW, it gives you more power over the photo. But that means a lot of editing afterwards because it doesn't process it. You have to do that yourself, which means you can get more detail in the photo.
And you have about 3 minutes.
Oh,
nah. Payback can be a bitch.
I would appreciate it if anyone would like to give me suggestions of what they want to review, and if I can review that, then I will try.
That's if we got the article in here to be reviewed.
Like if you want a digital camera reviewed, or if you want, because I have 2 at home, like.
Yeah, well, don't be careful on that because you'll get some smart ass going to turn around and say, I want a review on a Canon, and then you're knackered.
I've either got a Sony A450 or a Nikon D50. So those are the 2 options.
You haven't got the Nikon now, you gave it to Mum.
Well, I gave it to Mum, but I can still review it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She won't mind. And I might do a review on the new Sony. I'm getting the Sony AT555, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching my video, and hope you enjoy them. Blessed be. Namaste.
Do you know, I still got you on.